This week, we also need to learn how to properly use information from our sources and cite those sources correctly in our papers. This video will cover how to use quotations and how to properly cite sources both in text and in the reference list. Check out the document titled Using Quotations. This document covers how to use line and block quotations. Keep in mind that there are three ways to use information from a source in your work: by paraphrasing, which is to restate the information in your own words, by using a short or line quotation, and by using a long or block quotation. You have to cite anytime you use information, including ideas, from a source. Yes, even when you paraphrase. If you use material or even an idea from a source, whether scholarly or popular, whether a journal article or a blog on the internet, without proper citation, you will be committing plagiarism, which is a form of academic dishonesty. Now, what constitutes a line quotation and what constitutes a block quotation is determined by different citation styles. What are citation styles? Citation styles are consistent ways of citing sources both in text and in the reference list. Professionals in the major disciplines got together and came up with consistent ways of citing sources. Some well-known citation styles are the MLA citation style and the Chicago Style Manual in the humanities, the APA in the social sciences, and IEEE and ASME in engineering. Here is the good news. You don't have to learn the citation rules for any of these styles. You just need to know how to look up the correct method of citing a source using a specific style. So suppose in one of your classes, the professor wants you to use APA and you need to cite a journal article, a book chapter, and a website. Go to the Purdue OWL website, click on Purdue OWL, then click on Research and Citation from the options on the left. Then look up the correct method of citing these sources following APA rules. And make sure that you look up the rules for citing in text and in the reference list under APA. The rules are specific regarding the type of source, the number of authors, the specific edition of the publication, whether it's an electronic or print source, etc. Of course, there are softwares that help you create your works cited page or reference list. Go to the library homepage and run a search using any keywords. Now click on the title of a source. Then look for the Cite button on the top. When you click on Cite, you will find the source cited in different citation styles. But here is something you have to keep in mind. These citations are generated by an algorithm. The algorithm cannot adjust for errors. If it gets incorrect information or some information is missing, it will simply produce an incorrect citation. So make sure that you double check the citation using the rules on Purdue OWL. In this class, you must follow the APA citation rules. Before I end this video recording, let's get back to the Using Quotations document. The first thing to remember when using either a line or a block quotation is to properly integrate the quote. What does it mean to integrate a quote? You should never have a quote standing on its own. You must introduce the quotation and integrate it into your own writing by using a lead-in, just like the lead-ins you provide for your lists. And then never assume that quotations are self-explanatory. Always make sure that you clarify what you're quoting. The Using Quotations document nicely shows you how to use quotations in a paragraph. And after the quotation, and even paraphrase material, properly provide citation information as required by the APA citation style.